Welcome to Revelation Unraveled. I am your host, William Tapley, also known as the third eagle of the apocalypse and the co-prophet of these end times. This will be just a very brief subscriber alert that we may see a verification of Bible prophecy from Almighty God this weekend at the 140th running of the Preakness stakes. And the reason is because there is a horse in the field who symbolizes Barack Obama, and that is American Pharoah. And American Pharoah won the Kentucky Derby, and he is a huge favorite to win the Preakness. But Almighty God may have other plans. Now, if he does, this will not be the first time. If you may remember, 7 years ago, when Barack Obama was first running for the presidency, God used the Triple Crown that year to give prophecy about Obama. Maybe you remember the first race, the Kentucky Derby. The horse Big Brown symbolized Obama, and he won. And he defeated 8 Dells, a filly. Now the filly symbolized Hillary Clinton. And her defeat by Big Brown symbolized Obama defeating Hillary in the primaries. Then came the second race, the Preakness, the second leg of the Triple Crown. Once again, Big Brown won huge. That symbolized Obama winning the general election. Big Brown was a huge favorite to win the third leg of the Triple Crown, the Belmont Stakes. But what happened? Almighty God stepped in and gave an amazing prophecy about the end of Obama. Big Brown finished dead last in that race. In fact, the horse did not finish the race. He did not complete it. That symbolized Obama not completing his presidency. And what horse defeated Big Brown? The name of the horse was the Tara. In other words, the terror defeated Big Brown. Big Brown symbolized Obama, but he won all the rest of his races that year. The Tara never won again. It was a huge, huge upset. Obviously a sign from Almighty God. So now let's fast forward to this year, 2015. There's no doubt that American Pharoah symbolizes Barack Obama. Many people have stated that Obama is a dead ringer for one of the most famous Egyptian pharaohs, and that is Akhenaten. Will God allow American Pharoah to lose in the Preakness, thereby once again symbolizing the downfall of Barack Obama? So now, if Almighty God does use this year's Preakness to confirm Bible prophecy, which of the 3 Bible prophecies about Obama might he verify? Well, for example, in Daniel 7 verse number 6, Obama is symbolized by the leopard. And the leopard is followed by the Antichrist. Will this year's Preakness verify that prophecy? In Daniel 11 verse number 40, Obama is represented by the last king of the South, who loses World War III to the last king of the North, who at this time is Vladimir Putin. Will the Preakness verify that prophecy? In Jeremiah chapter 50, verses 41 through 44, Obama is the lion, and he loses to Russia. He is filled with fear in that prophecy. Will this year's Preakness show that that prophecy is a true prophecy? Will Almighty God use this year's Preakness the same as he used the Triple Crown of 7 years ago to verify Bible prophecy? So now let's look at the names of some of the other horses in this race. Will Almighty God use a horse with a significant name to defeat American Pharoah in much the same way as he allowed Big Brown to be defeated by the Tara? So we see that one of the horses is called Bodhisattva, and that means the enlightened one. That's a Buddhist term. Could that have significance? Another horse is Danzig Moon. Maybe that's a reference to the 4 blood moons. The next one is very interesting. The horse which is going off at a odds of 22 to 1. In other words, this would be a big upset if he does defeat American Pharoah. And that horse is Defining Rod. That is very significant. The rod of God would mean a divine punishment upon Barack Obama. That is a very interesting possibility. Another horse is Dortmund. Now, what's interesting about Dortmund is that he was sired by Big Brown. Then the last one I want to talk about is Firing Line. That is very scary. That would indicate a possible assassination. I hope Firing Line does not defeat American Pharoah. Now, in conclusion, please don't go out and place bets against American Pharoah just because he symbolizes Barack Obama, and Almighty God may use the Preakness to prophesy his downfall. It's very possible the prophetic action won't occur until the Belmont Stakes, which is the 3rd leg of the Triple Crown. Then again, there may be an incident at the racetrack, which is prophetic, which will have nothing to do with the outcome of the race. Maybe some of the lineage of the other horses, like Dortmund came from Big Brown. Maybe some of the other horses have Russian horses in their lineage. So there are many possibilities. In fact, I'm urging you, my subscribers, to place your comments below. Tell me what you think could possibly occur this weekend to show that American Pharoah is not named accidentally. He is a representative of Barack Obama, and we may see Bible prophecy verified this weekend at the Preakness.